Well, shalom everyone. Have you heard the story about Balaam and his talking donkey? It's pretty neat that Yahweh opened the mouth of the donkey to speak words, but there is a lot more to this story and we are going to share it with you. This story is found in the book of Numbers, chapter 22 to 24. So, let's begin. The sons of Israel pulled up stakes and camped on the plains of Moab beyond the Jordan by Jericho. Balak was the son of Zippor, and he saw all that the Israelites had done to the Amorites. Moab greatly feared because of the people, for it was many. They were annoyed by the presence of the sons of Israel.
Balak was the son of Zippor, and he was the king of Moab at that time. He sent messengers to tell Balam the son of Beor that a people have come out of Egypt and have covered the eye of the earth. Balak wanted Balaam to come and curse the people for him, so he could overcome to strike them and drive them out from the land. He knew that whoever Balaam blessed was blessed, and whoever he would curse was cursed.
The messengers went to Balaam and told him the words of Balak. Balaam asked him to stay there with him tonight, and he would bring back word when Yahweh spoke to him. So the leaders of Moab stayed with Balaam. Elohim came to Balaam and said,
Balaam, who are these men with you?
Balak the son of Zippor, king of Moab, has sent to me, saying, Behold, a people has come out of Egypt, which covers the eye of the earth. Now come, curse them for me. Perhaps I will be able to overcome it and drive it out.
You shall not go with them. You shall not curse the people, for it is blessed.
The leaders of Moab rose up and came to Balak. They said that Balaam refused to come with them. So Balak sent yet again more leaders and more honorable than they.
If Balak would give to me his house full of gold and silver, I could not go beyond the mouth of Yahweh my Elohim to do anything, small or great. Now you also please stay here tonight, and I shall know what more Yahweh may speak to me.
Elohim came to Balaam at night and said to him,
If the men have come to call you, rise up and go with them, and say only the thing that I speak to you, it you shall do.
Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his donkey and went with the chiefs of Moab. The anger of Elohim glowed because he went.
Hold on now. Why would Yahweh be angry with Balaam when he told him to go with the men? Didn't Balaam do exactly what Yahweh told him to do?
Yes, it's true. Balaam was going with the men just like Yahweh told him. But he went with an evil purpose. Not because he wanted to go and bless the people of Israel. Yahweh could see through Balaam. He saw that Balaam was greedy, and the reason he was going was to do evil in his heart against the people of Israel.
Okay, now I understand. Thank you. Now back to the story. The messenger of Yahweh set himself in the road as a foe against Balaam. He was riding on his donkey, and two of his young men with him. The donkey saw the messenger of Yahweh standing in the road, and his sword was drawn in his hand. The donkey turned out of the road and went into a field. Balaam struck the donkey to turn it back into the road. The messenger of Yahweh stood in the narrow path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side and a wall on that.
The donkey saw the messenger of Yahweh, and she pushed herself to the wall and crushed the foot of Balaam against the wall. And again he struck her, and again the messenger of Yahweh passed on and stood in a narrow place, where there was no way to turn, either to the right or to the left. The donkey saw the messenger of Yahweh, and she lay down under Balaam. The anger of Balaam glowed, and he struck the donkey with his staff. Yahweh opened the mouth of the donkey, and she said to Balaam,
Was it a fight that you beat me 3 times?
Because you have insulted me. If only there were a sword in my hand now, I would kill you.
Am I not your donkey which you have ridden all your life long through this day? Was I ever known to do so to you?
No.
Yahweh opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the messenger of Yahweh standing in the road with his sword drawn in his hand. He bowed and fell on his face. The messenger of Yahweh said to him,
Balaam, why have you struck your donkey these 3 times? Behold, I have come out as an enemy because your way is contrary to me. The donkey saw me and turned aside before me these 3 times. If she had not turned aside, surely now I would have killed you and saved her alive.
I have sinned, for I did not know that you stood against me in the way. Now if evil is in your eyes, I will turn back by myself.
Go with the men, but only the word I speak to you, it you shall speak.
Balaam went with the leaders of Balak. When Balak heard that Balaam had come and had gone out to meet him to a city of Moab, then Balak said to Balaam,
Balaam, did I not send you to call for you? Why did you not come to me? Am I not truly able to honor you?
Balak, behold, I have come to you. Now am I able to speak anything at all? The word which Elohim puts in my mouth, that I will speak.
Balaam went with Balak. Balak sacrificed oxen and sheep and sent to Balaam and to the leaders who were with him. It happened in the morning, and Balak took Balaam and caused him to go up to the high places of Baal. From there he saw the edge of the people.
Balak, build 7 altars for me here, and prepare 7 bulls and 7 rams for me here.
Balak did as Balaam had spoken, and Balak and Balaam offered a bull and a ram on the altar.
Balak, station yourself by your burnt offerings, and I will go on. It may be that Yahweh will come to meet me, and I will declare to you the things which he reveals to me. Yahweh, I have set up 7 altars, and I have offered a bull and a ram on the altar.
Yahweh put a word in Balaam's mouth and said,
Return to Balak, and you shall say this.
Balaam returned to Balak, and he was standing by his burnt offering with all the leaders of Moab. He took up his parable and said,
Balak, king of Moab, has led me from Aram, from the mountains of the east, saying, Come curse Jacob for me, and come rage at Israel. How shall I curse him whom El has not cursed? And how shall I rage at him at whom Yahweh has not raged? For from the top of the rocks I see him, and I behold him from the heights. Behold, it is a people that shall dwell alone, and not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count Jacob's dust, and the number of the 4th part of Israel? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like ye.
Balaam, what have you done to me? I took you to curse my enemies, but you have blessed them.
Must not I speak what Yahweh has put in my mouth?
Now come with me to another place where you will see it. Only you will see its edge and shall not see all of it. And curse it for me there.
So Balak took Balaam to the field of Zophim and built 7 altars and offered a bull and a ram on the altar.
Balak, station yourself by the burnt offering while I go to meet him over there.
Again Yahweh met Balaam and put a word in his mouth and told him to return to Balak.
Balaam, what has Yahweh spoken?
Rise up, Balak, and hear. Give ear to me, son of Zippor. El is not a man that he should lie, or a son of man that he should repent. Has he said, and shall he not do it? And has he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Behold, I have received word to bless. Yes, he has blessed, and I cannot reverse it. He has seen no iniquity in Jacob, nor has he seen mischief in Israel. Yahweh his Elohim is with him, and the shout of a king is in him. El who brought them out of Egypt is for him like the lofty horns of the wild ox. For there is not a spell against Jacob, nor any fortune telling against Israel. Now it is said of Jacob and Israel, see what El has done. Behold, the people shall rise like a lioness, and like a lion he shall lift himself up. He shall not lie down until he eats the prey and drinks the blood of the slain.
Balaam, do not curse it at all, nor bless it at all.
Balak, did I not speak to you, saying, all that Yahweh speaks, that I will do?
Balaam, come, please. I will take you to another place. Maybe it will be right in the eyes of Elohim to curse it for me from there.
So once again, Balak took Balaam to the top of Peor, which looks towards the wilderness, and told him to curse the people of Israel. And once again, Yahweh put the words in his mouth, and he blessed Israel instead.
Balak's anger glowed against Balaam, and he struck his hands together.
Balaam! I called you to curse my enemies, and behold, you have blessed them these 3 times. Now flee to your place. I wanted to honor you with great riches, but Yahweh has kept you back from honor.
Balak, did I not speak to your messengers that you sent to me, saying, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the mouth of Yahweh, to do good or bad of my own heart? What Yahweh speaks, that I will speak.
You see, Balak offered Balaam riches of gold and silver to curse the people of Israel. Balaam wasn't interested in helping the people of Israel. He was only concerned for himself. So 3 times Balak tried to get Balaam to do a bad thing and curse the people of Israel in different places. But Yahweh did good and caused Balaam to only speak words of blessings to the people of Israel. We must always listen and do what Yahweh tells us to do in His Word. We should not be selfish, but with all our heart always try to do good to others. Shalom and Yahweh bless.